to the Nexus. Today we're doing Disney Doll's House issue 79, so let's have a look. Right, so we've got some walls, some windows and some wallpaper for Peter Pan's room. Also, our little table for Beauty and the Beast's room. Don't really know what to say about it.
Well, we need to put a bit of glue.
With our rose and our bell jar dome.
Yep, and it says to put
a bit of glue.
Like that.
To put the rose in.
And the rose goes in just like that. And then the dome just pushes over the top.
And goes the bell jar.
And there we go.
So that is our table with our rose for Beauty and the Beast. So now I'll hand over to Kev to do the rest of the work.
Okay, so in this part we do get the windows. We're going to put the windows aside because they will be used next time. And we now need to grab all of our sections. Now these bits are different, as you can see. So we've got the little tabs on here, but only on one side. So this will eventually sit like that, and we'll show you a few things at the end. But we have now got all of our pieces. Next we've got to just line up now all of our pieces. These is the interior. It's all plastic. One bit will go there, one bit on there, and one bit on there. So just like we've done before. So we're just going to line these up along these marks here, as you can see. So just like that. And we're just going to cut off the excess and obviously round any holes. And the same with this one. So we'll put this one on here like so. Chop off the excess. Go around the porthole on the interior, not on the exterior. And then what we'll do is we'll have a look at the whole thing. Because at the end of this video we also got our replacement issue for issue 77, so I'll be able to show you what we've completed that room as well, and we're going to also show you what these will look like when they're on the house as well. So let's do that. Okay, so I thought I'd show you one of the portholes. Now I've already done one, as you can see there, and I've also done one of the other room, the panels as well. Now there's a few things to consider when doing this. Firstly, it's going on plastic, which makes it really hard if you make a mistake.
There's no room to
There is no room to muck this up, because if you do, you won't be able to pull it off. Trust me, I've tried, as you can see here. As you can see here, it sort of tore because I was trying to realign it because it's gone up slightly, but you couldn't get it off.
No,
so I've left
it doesn't matter.
So I thought I'd show you how I do this. So I've put the wall on and I'll just push round the porthole slightly, as you can see. So it's like an indent, and then I do a cross like that. And then what I do is I carefully, until I feel there's a stop, just there. So there is a little sort of tab on them because there are windows going to go in here, so it can be.
So you are going to have a window frame.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be a little bit rough at the minute, but that's okay. Like so. and then I'll just pull these through. Like I said, don't worry too much if it's a bit jagged. There we go, because there will be a window in that thing. And as you can see, I've pushed this side. Instead of cutting it, what I've done is I've just pushed it against the side. Just to show you that it's a little, as you can see, so that isn't too bad, but you're supposed to cut those bits off, but I stick them down the side, it'll give it extra support. But that is how I do the portholes. And like I said, once again, you have to get this exactly right. So here is how I do it. And I'll just sort of smoothing it up. And then you're supposed to cut off the excess like that, or you can push it down, which is quite good. These are just the interior walls that we are doing. I've done 4 so far. I'm just going to go ahead and now that one's a little bit like so. That's a little bit, that is way off. I don't know what I've done there. It's alright though, isn't it, Kirst?
Yeah, like I say, I'm not going to see these bits.
No, and we'll explain that in a minute why. And this one we need to line up. Right, I've made a mistake. And as you can see, it's not very good at coming off. So, like I said, there's hardly any room for any sort of mess up, though I have messed up.
Yeah, but
you're very understanding, Kirst.
Well, because I know where it's going to sit.
Yeah.
I know, not going to see that part.
Yeah, and like I said, it is a bit rough at the moment, but there will be a window sitting in here, so we can go up a little bit closer now, like so. I've just pushed that edge down. I need to cut.
It's not going to be able to be just pushed down, is it?
Okay, so we've done that. So now that is it, by the way, for this issue, because we're going to have these pits and this interior section. But what I'm going to do is we're going to show you what they look like on the house. Now we do put them on the house next week. So yeah, but we'll show you what we've done the stairs now. We've put the ceiling on that room, on the Aristocats room. But we'll also show you what these look like on the house as well. So let's do that now. Okay, so Kirsty's got the camera. Hello, Kirst.
Hi.
So these bits will go in. So the first one will go in here, like so. Then this bit will go in like so, and we're just putting these in because they will need, I think they go in and then the outer parts go in as well. That sort of loosely in.
Yeah, we're only doing them loosely at the moment because we're just test fitting. Obviously, when it comes to putting them in properly.
Yeah, we will do. That one in there, and then that one in there. Right, so I'll take over the camera, Kirst.
Yeah.
So that is Peter Pan's room, as you can see. Now we put the ceiling on here. Now I will say, when you put it on like we did with that room there, in that it goes in, because it has to go under the stair section just there, but it did go in rather snugly, which is cool. And then obviously we've got the stairs.
Because we were missing 3.
Hang on a second, let me turn the light on. Because we were missing 3, but they've all come and it's all looking good. Very happy with that. So we completed that room. Then we put the ceiling on, obviously. You can see down there. But now we're on the 2nd floor. Unlike the other ones, as you can see, now the front of this room comes off. And the front of the Beast. Yep, can you get the floor in as well? Because next week, we're going to see what we're going to be doing next week in just a minute. But the floor goes in like that. And this one is like that. Around like that.
And this one.
And this one is there. Like so.
Like that.
So, that is the house now. Now, like I said, the front of this room here you can get into, and the front of that room. But for this room, as you can see, the panels don't come off because we access it from the top. So the spire, which sits on top here that we build later on, we take that off to access this room. So if you're planning on playing around with it and stuff like that, you'll need it further down so you can access this top bit. Because if it's further up, it'll become quite difficult to access. But that is how it's supposed to look. Well, we haven't really put that in yet.
We haven't put them in yet, but...
But yes, but as you can see, the outer panels aren't on yet. But they are coming, and we'll see that in just a second. But there it is, it's all on. So it's all looking nice. Like I said, these are only loosely put on at the minute. And the room looks fairly good, I've got to say. So, let's see what we get in the next issue.
Right, so next week, in issue 80, we get our very first light shade, which is for Mickey's room. We also get some little toy soldiers for Mickey's room, and a pail bucket for Mickey's room as well. And also, we get the outer part for the walls that we've just done for Peter Pan's room. And it looks like we actually put them in place.
Yeah, we get the windows, we get the windows, we put the floor in, it says there.
Yeah.
2nd floor, walls and windows.
Yeah,
so,
we put the flooring in as well. So Peter Pan's room will be starting to come along nicely. Also, when we get to issue 80, me and Kev do our little chat about how the build's going so far.
Yep, so there'll be 2 videos next week from us on the Doll's House.
Yep.
But anyway, that's what's coming in the next issue. Thanks for watching. I've been Kev.
I've been Kirsty.
And as always, we'll see you at the next video. See you later.